So everyone, welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the New York Islanders, the Isles of Misfit defensemen. Obviously, the Islanders have been off to a very promising start at 4-2-1. They're actually 3-1-1 on the road. They've only played 2 home games. And, I've been accused of being an Islander hater, but, they're playing outstanding hockey, and they should be commended for that. And, I think part of the thing of having a shortened season is you need to get off to a quick start, and they've done just that. They're a couple points behind Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh has a game at hand, so let's take it one step at a time. But I think one thing that people aren't talking enough about is the defensemen that they picked up on waivers. They picked up 3 defensemen who were at one point highly touted by other organizations that were became expendable. Start off with Brian Street, who was a 3rd-round pick by the Pittsburgh Penguins. BU kid. I got to see him play at BU for 4 years, or 3 years. He left early. Probably should have stayed that 4th year for his development, but hindsight's 2020. He's steady as she goes on the BU Blue Line, won the national championship in 2009. And then one guy I got to see him play against was Joe Finley in the 2008 Icebreaker tournament at Agganis Arena. Finley was a high pick by the Washington Capitals. Got his games with the Sabres last year. 27th overall pick in '05. Huge kid at 6'8". The Islanders picked him up off waivers, picked up straight, and then most importantly, Thomas Hickey, who was the 4th overall pick in 2007 by the LA Kings. Dean Lombardi rolled the dice on a kid that was projected to go 15th, and really got lost in the shuffle with guys like Drew Doughty, Voinov in front of him, and then really became expendable by the LA Kings organization. So the Islanders took all these guys in, and they've really kind of found their niche. None of them are the superstars they're projected to be, in Hickey's case. But they're being steady, and I think that's the most important thing. They're contributing. They found roles in the NHL, and Brian Strait is someone that I'm really happy for. He's been I think he got stuck behind some pretty good defense from Pittsburgh, and he's playing very well for the Islanders. Even Keith O'Coin, another guy from Waltham, Massachusetts, is playing very well, and they picked him up off waivers, a career journeyman that's former AHL leading scorer. To bring these guys in, just let them play, and the Islanders have been great. They've been reaping the benefits. I mean, they've been pretty good with castoffs. I mean, Matt Molson, no one wanted him. A couple other guys. I mean, even Mark Streit. I mean, Montreal really didn't want him. They bring him in, and he's been outstanding for them. So that's where they get a lot of their success from, and I think that's a good thing. They've got some. I've been very critical of the Islanders, as we all know, and I've been saying they've been wasting draft picks. We're not going after defensemen, but they've brought in some guys that no one else wanted, and they're reaping the benefits. I think that's the big thing. I think passing on Dougie Hamilton. I think Ryan Strome's going to be a very good player down the line, but I think passing on on Dougie Hamilton is something that it's tough to bounce back from. And we've seen what Dougie's doing with the Bruins, and then going back a couple years before that, I thought they should have taken Cam Fowler over Niederreiter, and I said that even before he struggled. I think El Nino should be up on the team. That's a different story, but it's good to see the Islanders play well. Their fans have suffered for too long, especially in the metropolitan area where the Rangers have been great. The Devils have won Stanley Cups. It's been very long since the Islanders have been the talk of the town, and with guys like Tavares and Grabner and Molson at the forefront, hopefully they can make some noise this year. I think it'd be very good and very rewarding for Islanders fans. But I think they owe a lot of their success to these cast-offs like O'Coin, like Straight, like Finley, and obviously Hickey. So anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Isles of Misfit Toys. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.